Hey y'all, and welcome to Miss Q's Closet. I am Miss Q, and we are here for another update. So let's get into it. Okay, so today I'm giving you an update between me and my son, and I'm gonna label this one accountability. So, um, my son and I had been seeing eye to eye for people who come into here now pretty much since January. You know, things were said, you know what I'm saying? Hurtful things at that, you know, but we got over it. Not over it, but we got through it. However, like I said in my last video, we had a conversation, but it was like, because we still wasn't talking. Okay, so I end up having, I think, pick him up for something or take him to do something. Recently, I know what it was. I had to take him to get his prom shoes. That's what it was. But before I go into that one, I'm gonna finish this one. He asked me, because we hadn't been communicating, like I said, was there something else wrong that needed to be fixed? And I told him, I was like, well, son, the last time we had this conversation, you know, you went into a rant, you know, and for me at that time, when I was talking to you, I wasn't fussing at you. I wasn't punishing you. All I needed for you was to be, you know, to take accountability. And we could have moved on. And he was like, yeah, you right. You right. I was wrong. But it took getting pins and needles just to get that. Okay. So I asked him, because mind you, he and I needed to been having a conversation for a while because he has been holding on to some things and I didn't understand why. So when we were sitting in the car in the driveway, I asked him, all right, talk. I need to know what's going on. What is it? You know what I'm saying? You holding on to that's hurt you so much that you're angry, because I need to know what's going on. He tells me that when he was in the 7th grade, that I wasn't there for him. I didn't show up for him. Let me use those words. I didn't show up for him like I had shown up for everybody else. So I asked him, what do you mean? He said, Mom, I watched you go to my oldest daughter's stuff, my middle child stuff, my nephew's stuff, and my niece stuff, which I did. And I was like, okay, so what that mean? He was like, Mama, you ain't never come to my stuff when I was in 7th grade. And I had to look back and I was like, okay, let me think about this. And then it hit me. First, what I did was apologize to him. I said, son, I apologize. Because at that particular time, Mommy didn't have a car. So Mommy wasn't able to come to your stuff like I was able to go to everybody else's stuff. But he was like, you made a way, you made this, you made it that, this and that, and this and that. I said, well, all right, check this out. I said, I'm never gonna negate your feelings because I understand. You saw that. I cannot deny it because I did it. Dead ass. But let me take you to where Mama had to go do back then. As I recall, Mommy didn't have a car. Boom, boom. So as I'm explaining this, you have to realize, I had to realize, I'm not talking to this 18-year-old boy that's sitting in my face. I'm talking to that little boy that was 12 and 13 in 7th grade. You know what I'm saying? That's who I'm talking to. So I had to run it back. I said, as you recall, Mommy didn't have a car, right? So how was you getting back and forth to work? Uber, right? I said, so just think about what mommy had to do. Mommy had to get up. I had to Uber myself to work. Uber y'all to school. And then Uber y'all home. Uber myself home. And dealing with y'all, sometimes not at the same time. Do you get that? But you don't understand. You wasn't there, and it was this. Your off day was this, and your off day was that. I get it. You right. At that time, my daughter played volleyball. Her days was Tuesdays. His was Thursdays. I said, okay, baby. So I'm going to keep it a book with you. Mommy had to make a decision. Mommy had to make a decision. I can go to your game and not go to work. I can go to your game, or one of y'all not go to school. Or mommy can go to work so you can do whatever the fuck it is that you want to do with mommy's money. That's the best way I can put it. Because there's no way I was going to miss it. It's damn sure no way you weren't going to school. So I had to do what I had to do in order to make things work. He already knew the dynamics. I wasn't getting no outside help from, as in from me, from my baby daddies. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna down talk now one of them, because they stand 10 toes flat for their children. But if it came to me, they were like, and it's all good. You know what I'm saying? I respected that. So I had to go out there and make it happen on my motherfucking own. And then I had to put it to my son, because he was angry at me because I couldn't go get it like he wanted to get it, because he was putting me on a pedestal where his daddy was. I had to chop that young Mr. Sir down like a motherfucker. Sir, your pops is a owner, operator, his own motherfucking business, sir. Your mama work at Walmart, my nigga. At that time, I'm making $13 and some change, bro. Calculate that shit. Come on now. Yeah. I see y'all like, what? Yeah. And I worked there 5 years. June 2024. I made 5 years. And I ended there making $15 and some change. Stop playing with me. Shit. Back to my son. Because, baby, I was finna go left. Y'all have to understand, even as children, for us as children, dead ass, even for myself, sometimes I was mad as shit as my daddy or my mama. You know what I'm saying? Because they couldn't do what I wanted or go get it. But not understanding the sacrifices they had to fucking make in order to make this shit happen. Nigga, some days I know y'all ain't ate, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Sorry. You know what I'm saying? If I ain't ate trying to make sure these motherfucking kids eating and getting back and forth to school, Ubering, I can only imagine what other people going through. You know what I'm saying? So children, our children, you know what I'm saying? Us. Stop holding y'all motherfucking parents accountable for some shit they had to fucking do to make it happen, bro. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got it. We got it. We ain't got it to give. You hear me? We got to make it happen, Captain. Shit. You want them motherfucking J's. You can't get them J's. But them goddamn J's cost $200 motherfucking dollars. You hear me? Let me show you how Miss Q had to do it. You can get these motherfucking 3, maybe 4 pair of shoes. You know what I'm saying? $40, $50 for the same motherfucking price. You had to make it happen. You understand what I'm saying? Stop punishing people. And as parents, this for myself too, because I had to do that shit. This is what this is for. I apologize to my baby. I'm sorry because I was there. I don't give a damn how old they was. How old they are now is what I'm saying. If you know you fucked up and they keep telling you and bringing up the same shit, my nigga, Mr. Sir, Miss Ma'am, get out your ego. Fix your relationship with your baby. Mr. Sir, Mr. Ma'am, fix your relationship with your parents. Because what? We only get one. And as you turn on the TV, our babies is leaving every freaking day for dumb shit. You don't want to leave this earth mad at your mama for something she was trying to do, holding it together for y'all, getting government assistance, but it's not enough. You understand? And then if you make so much, they take it. Bitch, what you want a nigga to do? Yeah, you gotta stand on that shit. You gotta stand on that shit. And when you stand on it, you gotta stand in it. You understand? You did it for a reason and you did it for them. You did it for them so they wouldn't have to live the life that you live. I tell my kids, I was like, my nigga, we lived in the projects, nigga. We didn't even know we was poor. Because we was raised on love and not things. I remember going outside, the whole community outside having water fights. Police blocking off the street in West Dallas on Fish Trap so we can race down the street. Man, come on. You can't do this stuff out here because everybody for self. Don't nobody want to take accountability so y'all can come back together so y'all can move forward. Everybody for self. Stop. Sister, brother, auntie, uncle, daddy, grandma, uncle, whoever, nigga. Come on, bro. Look at these times. I don't even watch the news, nigga. I come on Facebook and Instagram and TikTok. And that's more depressing than even watching this shit on the fucking TV itself. Come on. We gotta build our families back together. We all the fuck we got. You hear me? They is mine, nigga. I live and breathe my children. But I had to get to a point as a parent where, all right, bitch. All right, they grown now, bitch. What the fuck you gonna do? Don't lose yourself. Make sure they straight, but don't lose yourself. You know what I'm saying? When you apologize to them, apologize to yourself. Yeah, sit in that shit. Apologize to yourself. Whatever you did, whatever you didn't do, you knew why you did it. You fucked up. Apologize to yourself. Stop beating yourself up. I had to start. I don't give a damn if I got to go to the bottom and build myself back up 1,411 times. I'm going to do it. Because at the end of the day, we are now the matriarchs of our families. Do you not understand that? Do you not get that? Although the past has shaped us, we can't change it. How long you gonna sit in that shit, my nigga? Because sometimes you gotta talk to people like that in order for them to listen to you. How long? How long? How long you gonna hold your mama accountable? Your sister, your brother, even your own self? How long? And it's not to take away from whatever the fuck they did. And forgiving, it ain't even for them. It's for you. It's for you. Because I had to forgive myself too. All the choices that I made that I knew I shouldn't have did that shit. But my kids was I don't want to took that. I don't want good at myself. Forgive yourself. You look at your motherfucking children. You look at your life. You look at what the fuck you done came through. You hear me? Come on now. Fix your motherfucking crown. Adjust your goddamn head. You go fix your goddamn family. You hear me? Everybody. Go fix your family. Go hug them. Because once they gone and you can't get it back. It ain't time for no shoulda, coulda, wouldas around this motherfucker. Go fix it. Husbands, wives, go fix it. While you can. Especially if it's salvageable. Boo. Yeah, y'all just run over that shit because I did that. Come on, y'all. Like, I can go all day about this, but I'm not. Everybody want to be loved, but you got to be open to receive that shit. And when they go to you, when you go to them, or when they come to you, don't be bullheaded. Listen to understand and not respond. Don't let that shit go over your head. Listen to understand what the fuck they saying, not just to respond. Understand that they are not saying this to hurt you or to badger your character. Whoever it's coming from, they was hurt. They want to share it with you. Get your shit, your vice, your gas, your drink. Shut the fuck up and listen. Because don't nobody want to listen. Eat that shit. I had to. It ain't pretty. Listen to my kids tell me I was strict as hell. I tried so hard not to be like my goddamn daddy. And turned out to be just like him. Strict as all I get out. Couldn't have it. That's how I was brought up. But at the end of the day, some of this shit we do and some of the shit they did, you got to pat them on the back. You got to give us our credit when credit is due. Because without them, guess where the fuck we gonna be? Where we could have been without their prayers. Where you at? Who you with? I don't like him. That bitch shaded. Don't do that. All that shit play a part, my nigga. And if you got a good girlfriend, or your partner came and told you about so-and-so or woo-de-woo, bitch, you seen it. It just took a real one to come tell your motherfucking ass. And you didn't want to stand up in that shit. Go love your motherfucking people, because them the ones you need, nigga. Accountability. Sorry, y'all, I'm working on my cussing. Accountability. Everybody got to take it. Everybody got to take it. Two people played a part. We got to fix this shit. And then we going to move forward. Go be great.